Hello, welcome to Sonic City. I'm Moon Kim, your special DJ. The first song you just heard was 나를 잊었나요? Did you forget me? By 언니네 이발관. And nope, I did not forget you just yet. Alright, today's topic is 잠, sleep. It is Monday morning. Yay! No. Don't you feel especially tired on Mondays? And people even named it. They call it Monday morning syndrome. And I definitely have Monday morning syndrome. And every Sunday night I wish I had just one more day to rest, right? And you feel the same, huh? And I had a lot of sleep yesterday, but it just never feels enough. And when you wake up and you can afford that 5 minutes of extra sleep, and that sleep just feels so good. Right? Did I talk about sleep too much? Alright, let's talk about sleep today. My questions for you today are, how long do you sleep a day on average? And do you have any particular sleeping habits? And if you have any questions about me, then don't hesitate to leave them on our message board. Leave your messages and song requests at www.arirangradio.com. A-R-I-R-A-N-G radio.com. Click Sonic City. Go to the message board. Let's take a listen to another song. 우리의 여름, Our Summer by Summer Here Kids. Alright, today's topic is sleep. In Australia, there's someone who does not wake up for 10 days after falling asleep. This recurs several times throughout the year, making it difficult to lead a normal life. And unfortunately, there's actually no treatment for this. Such recurrences of excessive amounts of sleep are characteristics of the Klein-Levin syndrome, also known as a sleeping beauty syndrome. I mean, since it's Monday morning right now, it sounds pretty sweet to be able to sleep for 10 days, but I can't imagine how hard it would be to have that syndrome, because you probably can't get a normal job, right? I mean, you gotta be like a writer or something to have this kind of lifestyle, and you can't probably have a normal marriage and to raise kids if you sleep for 10 days in a row, right? I think the longest I've slept was maybe maximum 18 hours when I was younger. 18 hours, yeah, that sounds about right. But right now, I think if I sleep maybe 10 hours, then I wake up automatically. I think 10 hours is good. Do you have any particular sleeping habits? Send in your messages via our message board. Alright, here are the new set of questions for this week's Be My Friend, which we're going to get into later in the show. And the theme is number related. So here we go. Numero uno. When is your birthday? Number two. When do you usually eat your first meal of the day? Number three. How many phone numbers can you remember off the top of your head? And whose phone numbers are they? Number four. How many people do you think you talk to a day on average? Our last question, number five, is how many songs do you have on your playlist? Which song have you played back the most? Leave your answers at www.arirangradio.com. A-R-I-R-A-N-G radio.com. Click Sonic City and go to the message board. Alright, Jeff will be joining us in the second hour for Music Hunter to update us with the latest news from the Korean music industry. So I hope you look forward to that as well. And there are different ways to listen to Arirang Radio. If you're listening to us from Jeju-do Island, 88.7 megahertz in the Jeju area, 88.1 megahertz in the Seogwipo area, 101.9 in the Daejeong area. www.arirangradio.com. Click on the on-air button or download the Maru from the homepage arirangradio.com. It's Arirang Radio widget. Arirang Radio application is also available free of charge. Search Arirang Radio and download it. Alright, I'm gonna play you two songs back to back. The first song is 좋아 좋아, Like You by Ukulele Picnic. And second one is 최고의 연애, The Best Date by 전기 뱀장어.
마치 내가 없는 듯 나는 알고 있었어 내가 없었다는 걸 영화처럼 너의 영화처럼 조그만 내 얘기들은 모두 끝난 걸
Alright, I have a message from Herlin Chua from Malaysia. She says, it's Malaysia's 58th birthday. Yay! Although I'm in Aussie, I'm still celebrating this awesome day with my Malaysian friends. Haha, so great. Happy birthday to Malaysia. Oh, happy birthday, Malaysia, for your 58th birthday. I did not know Malaysia was so young, right? Alright, today we're talking about sleep. I'm going to share with you some of the messages we received. The first one is from Yunita Sweetnyo from Indonesia. Hi DJ Moon, happy Monday, happy Monday. I sleep for around 6 hours a day on average. Sometimes more and sometimes less. I think I don't have any particular sleeping habits, but mostly I feel more comfortable to sleep on the right side beside the wall and hugging my bolster. Have a nice day, everyone. I have a sleeping habit of hugging stuff too. I always have to have to hug something when I sleep, and I have this habit where I have to have my one leg in the blanket and one leg out. That's one of my habits. Alright, next one's from Nana from Japan. Good morning, Moon D. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I guess. Alright, I'm so happy to stay with you on Sonic City this week too. Thank you, Arirang Radio. So I'll write about my sleeping style. Usually I always sleep at 11 p.m. and wake up at 5 a.m. It's so early, right? That's very early. I can't imagine doing that. Wow. And she says I always hold my cell phone and I'm sleeping while not knowing. Maybe you're waiting for a message from someone special. Alright, and so have a happy moon day. Whiting moon day. Love, Nana. Thank you, Nana. Next one from Singapore. Good moon day morning to you. Honestly, I'm still very sleepy right now. Usually I only sleep for 4 to 5 hours on average, and I have this bad habit of sleeping with my earpiece on, because listening to music is the last thing I have to do before submitting myself to dreamland. Haha. I heard that's really bad for your ears, right? Listening to music while sleeping. It could really hurt your ears, so be careful not to turn the volume too loud. Okay, Sakina? And she says, by the way, can you give a shout out to some lovely royal treasures here? Alright, hello, Eva, Giselle, Anna, Daza, Herlin, Sharon, Nana, Shelly, Amy, Sue, Grace, Shama, Ruzi, Luce, and many others whom I might forget to mention. Hello everyone. Sorry about that long list of names. That's alright. Thank you guys so much for your support. I love you guys. Alright, next one's from Lynn. She says, I sleep about 6 to 8 hours per day on average. Since I have insomnia, I usually listen to classical music before I sleep. It helps to calm my mind. That's nice, classical music. I heard drinking warm milk before you sleep helps too, so try that. And her habits are sleep talking. When I am stressed, I tend to grind my teeth. That's one of my habits, to grinding my teeth. And when I dream, sometimes in my dream I grind my teeth. I grind it until all my teeth falls off, and I freak out. And like I wake up because I'm so scared that all my teeth fall out, right? And I check to see if my teeth are okay, and they're fine. And I think when I have that dream, I grind my teeth. I'm not sure, but I think so. All right, last one is Madison Lee Rice from USA. I sleep during the afternoon, but I tend to go to bed early because I do a job training at Siemens for Project Life for kids that have disabilities. That's awesome. And my sleeping habit is staying up all night. Is that a sleeping habit? You should sleep, Madison. That's not good if you stay up all night too much, right? You should sleep. Alright, the questions are, how long do you sleep a day on average? Do you have any particular sleeping habits? Leave your messages and song requests at www.arirangradio.com, ARIRANG radio.com. Click Sonic City and go to the message board. Alright, let's take a listen to another song. It's called E major을 치면, Whenever I Strum E Major by Kim Chang-wan.
있던 초록색 점퍼가 생각이 난다.
Alright, let me share with you some of the other, sorry about that. Let me share with you some of the other messages about today's topic, which is sleep. Alright, we have one from Saffron. How long do you sleep a day on average? And she says, it depends. My sleeping pattern is really messed up at the moment. So is mine, Saffron. It's 1 a.m. here now, and I'm staying up listening to you. 1 a.m. is not that bad, right? On average, though, I guess I sleep around 6 to 8 hours every night. That's not bad. I can sleep for a really long time though. One time I slept for 16 hours straight. I beat you. I slept 18 hours. Alright, do you have any particular sleeping habits? I think I must move around a lot when I sleep, because I often wake up to find random bruises on parts of my arms or legs. Oh, that's kind of scary, isn't it? Maybe I smack them into the wall when I sleep. Ha ha ha. I see. I move around a lot too. Sometimes when I sleep, I wake up and I'm just upside down, totally on a different side of the bed. So I move around a lot too. Alright, thank you, Saffron. Next one's from Chang Daza from Bhutan. She says, lately I've been feeling really lethargic and I've been falling asleep all over the place like a cat. I hope you're sleeping well and getting a good rest. I feel the same because I usually can't sleep when I'm not in my bed, but since I started radio, I think it's a good thing for me that I wake up early because I tend to sleep earlier now. But like nowadays, it's like I just lay my head down somewhere and I would just fall asleep right away. And I kind of like it. All right, next one's from Mayera, from Brazil. I usually sleep 7 hours a day, but at weekends I can sleep around 12 to 14 hours. Oh, I'm jealous. If I don't have anything that I want to do, of course, okay? Sometimes I hug my pillow and I can't sleep in a unique position. Unique position, I wonder what that is. I like hugging stuff too. Alright, next one's from Maisel, from Philippines. She says, hello, Moon Oppa. I'm a sleep-deprived person. So am I. I only have 5 or 6 hours of sleep during Sundays to Thursdays. But during weekends, I have 7 to 10 hours of sleep. That's good. I usually get up at noontime during weekends. Maybe this is a reason why I have gastroenteritis. That's bad. That's not good. Because I tend to skip breakfast, which is not good at all. Yeah, I think more and more I realize how important sleeping is. I think sleeping, it can really, make you a healthy person. I mean, and I really want to sleep more. I wish I can. I will next week for sure. Alright, next one's from Ku Jesslyn from Malaysia. I sleep averagely around 6 to 7 hours a day, but I think I need about 15 to 20 or more. That's a lot. I can continuously sleep throughout the entire day. I don't really have a sleeping habit, but when I'm in new places, I wouldn't move that much and mostly be curled up to one corner. Okay. Next one's from Daphne Pan. She says, sleep. I love sleep. Anyways, I sleep 9 hours on average. Oh, that's awesome. For sleeping habits, I snore like a tea kettle whistling. And I always face the wall when I'm sleeping. P.S. Good luck emceeing at Simply K-Pop today. Yes, I'm gonna MC for Simply K-Pop today. I don't think it's gonna air today, but I am. So look forward to that as well. Okay, let's check out another song. Estate, Summer by Nahigyong.
Come a little closer, relax your mind. I wanna tell you something through a melody. Come on, stay with me and spend a little time. Sonic City.
Alright, thank you everyone for your participation and Be My Friend. Alright, this week's Be My Friend is from Farhana from Malaysia. Numbers, I hated them when I had to study math. Additional math and physics back in high school. I hate physics. Alright, number 1, when's your birthday? 20th November. It's pretty soon. And I'm a true blue Scorpio. I'm a Virgo, Farhana. Just to let you know. Number 2, when do you usually eat your first meal of the day? I usually wake up before 6 every day. That's early. And would just drink plain water before heading to work. You should eat your breakfast. Number 3, how many phone numbers can you remember? Mine are my parents. I remember email addresses more than I do phone numbers now. Haha. How many people do you talk to daily? Depends. I work in legal, so I have to deal and meet with lots of people, maybe around 20 or 40. Wow, that's a lot of people. Last question. How many songs do you have on your playlist? Which one do you play the most? At the moment, I have 645 songs on my iPod. My most played song is Wonder Girls' "Baby Don't Play." That's my favorite song from their new album too. Their new album have great jams. I really like Royal Pirates' "Fly to You." It's in the most playlist too. By the way, I love that song so much. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Alright, let's take a listen to another song. 라디오를 켜봐요. Turn on the radio by 신승훈.
그대를 향해 울리는 내 슬픔 다시 말해주고 있다는 것을 알아요. 1분이 아쉬웠었던 그대와 내가 함께했던 날들이 날 살아가게 하지만 날 슬픔 속에 가둔다는 사실을 아나요. 그대여 라디오를 켜봐요.
Alright, I have a few questions for myself from our listeners. And the first one is from Mayera from Brazil. If every days of week had a color, which colors would you choose for? Interesting. I think for Monday, I would choose black. You all probably know why, right? And Tuesday would be green because it's like it actually feels like starting a whole week fresh, right? Wednesday would be blue. Thursday would be yellow. I don't know why I just picked them. Friday would definitely be red, fiery red. Yes. And Saturday would be gold. It is gold, right? And Sunday would be kind of gray. It's also white, but kind of black at the same time, because Monday's the next day. Alright, next one is from Nick Zamzani from Malaysia. What type of dessert do you like the best? I like ketupat sotong. It's a squid stuffed with glutinous rice and cooked in coconut milk and palm sugar. It's yummy. It sounds yummy. I will cook it for you if you come back to Malaysia. All right. I think for me, anything with vanilla flavor, because I really love vanilla, and just a plain vanilla ice cream, and I'm happy. All right. I hope I fulfilled your curiosities. If you have more questions for me, then feel free to ask. Let's listen to another song. It's called 가리워진 길, Veiled Path by 유재하. Moon's Tune. Alright, today's Moon's Tune. I get nostalgic whenever I listen to this song, because I remember when I was just a kid, I would go to a music channel and I would just wait for this music video to come out, because I just really liked the song a lot back then. And the music video itself was really interesting as well, because it's like a romantic Robinson Crusoe type of style. This man gets stranded on an island and meets this beautiful girl, and I recommend you watch it as well. The song I picked for you today, let's listen to it together, is With Coffee by Brown Eyes. If you discover new songs today and you liked it, let me know which song it was. I will tell you more about the songs and artists chosen by our listeners for this segment on the weekend. If you want to know the title of the song or name of the artists, go to arirangradio.com, Sonic City, then playlist. Alright, up next is Music Hunter with Jeff. Jeff is already here, and ready to update you on the latest Korean music news. So make sure you stay tuned. The last song for the first hour is 요즘 하루 by 정재원. See you again in the second hour. Back and welcome to the second hour of Science. Now time to get updated on what's been happening in the Korean music industry. So stay tuned for Music Hunter with Jeff. Hey Jeff!
Hi.
Good
Hi, Moon.
morning.
Good morning.
What you been up to?
Last week
Perform live?
Yeah, there was a club day on Friday, and it was very fun.
Club Day.
Yeah.
I heard that in Hongdae, right?
Yep.
I
Club
heard
Day.
that Club Day was gone.
It was gone, but it came back this year. Actually.
came back this year.
It was,
I see.
Club Day is something that's been going around for a very long time in Hongdae.
Every once a month.
Yeah, at the end of
The last
every
week of the month.
Last week of the month.
Every Friday.
Friday.
Last Friday of
Was,
each month. Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Yes. How was it?
It was good. I've actually I played in the Club Day in a band that I'm performing in. The band is called ABTB, and it stands for Attraction
ABTB.
Between Two Bodies.
Attraction between two bodies.
Yeah, it was a name.
Sounds
that-
sexy.
Does it?
Is it like does it mean what I think it is?
Yeah. It what do you think it is?
Attraction between two bodies?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be,
It could be just
like love.
I mean, it could be about love. It could be about just interaction between two people, I guess.
I see.
It is a name that our drummer came up with. So
I
it was
see.
kind of like the name before even I joined the band.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How was the show? Like,
It was
what
good,
kind of
man.
music style do you guys play?
We play a rock music. Very
Oh yeah, you said
yeah,
last
it's
time.
rock music, and I guess if you have to distinguish like what kind of rock music, I guess you can kind of say like old rock, classic rock, a
Oh, it's more
little
that
bit of
style.
heavy rock still too.
So it's got that little bluesy feel in it.
yeah,
if it's
blues,
old rock.
Yeah, blues, and like our vocalists like Megadeth and like
Megadeth?
and Dream Theater a lot.
Oh, so like really high.
Yeah,
Tone?
yeah. So there's a lot of mix
I see.
in
I
music in there.
I guess. So do you guys have an album out, or are you guys gonna release an album pretty soon?
Oh, we do not have an album at the moment, but we are working on an album, our first album.
Nice.
And we're working on it right now, and hopefully we can get it out by this year.
Okay. Do you write songs in it too? Or
Not at the moment. I'm only mostly working on the guitar works.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice. I'll look forward to it.
Oh, thanks.
Alright, let's listen to a song. 한결같은 사람, Consistent Person by 김목인.
Many ways that you can listen to Sonic City. If you're listening to us from Jeju-do Island, 88.7 megahertz in the Jeju area, 88.1 in the Seogwipo area, and 101.9 in the Daejeong area. If you want to use the internet, go to www.arirangradio.com, click on the on-air button. Or download the Maru from our homepage, which is the Arirang Radio widget. Smartphone application is also available. Type in Arirang Radio and download it free of charge. Enjoy a variety of Korean music on Sonic City.
Alright, we're back with the hunter of music, Jeff. Alright, so Jeff, what do you want to share with us first?
Let's talk about Live Club Day that I mentioned before.
Live Club
Yeah,
Day.
Live Club Day is it's like a festival, I guess,
Yeah.
in Hongdae area. It has 10 live clubs in Hongdae participating in this event.
Right.
And it's held in last Friday of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And there there are about like 30 to 40 musicians that are playing, and
Wow.
people who buy a ticket
Uh-huh.
can just go in any of those clubs in any time and
Oh, so
see
it's like
any
a
of
free
their bands.
pass.
Yeah, and it's not even that expensive. Well, it only costs 20,000 won, which kind of is about $20 US $20.
That's not bad.
It's not bad for being able to see all those
Right.
bands.
You can watch all your favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, and there were a lot of musicians that participated in this club day
Uh-huh.
in the past
Mhm.
also as well. There are a lot of famous people too, like Dick Punks.
Uh-huh.
Dick Punks.
You said that word too many times. I was like, no, don't stop it, Jeff.
I've never pronounced it in English. I
Right.
always say Dick Punks.
Right.
And Hyogo Band, who is
they
actually
perform there as
very
well.
famous at the moment.
I love them.
Participated in there too, and like Asian Chairshot and Hologram Film, etc. They're all there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And what was it like? How was the atmosphere like?
very live.
Very live,
Yeah,
energetic.
like-
a lot of people come out just having a blast.
Yeah,
It's
like
that kind of feel?
it was actually. It's been a while since I've been in Hongdae
Uh-huh.
in the weekend.
Uh-huh.
Like so, it was kind of cool to see like the energy vibe that that was always there.
Right.
But like I was able to see
Right.
it for in a while, and I don't know, like because like you know how like Hongdae it's kind of like changed a lot in the
Has it?
days. Like it used to be like more about music, I guess.
Right.
A lot of more people would come to see shows, and
Mhm.
there were a lot about music. But now it's more about like dancing and all these like
Yeah.
commercial
Now Hip hop and EDM is taking over.
yeah, kind of has.
We gotta
that
fight
image,
back.
I guess. But I don't know. Like last week, it was because I was also playing in Club Day, and
Mhm.
I've noticed a lot of people who wore these the entry wrists.
Right. The bracelet
Mhm.
or the wristband or whatever.
Yeah. So I guess it had that kind of vibe where it seemed like the music was actually like taking back the area.
I
It's good to
see.
see like
So
that kind of thing.
So I guess the Club Day in Hongdae is helping the indie rock scene grow.
Actually, it really has a good intention. Like
Yeah,
people
right,
who
really
are
good intention.
yeah, people who are making this this festival or
Mhm.
whatever work.
Uh-huh.
They actually have this intention. It's not really about money,
Right.
but like they actually even distribute like all the money like
Right.
equally to all the musicians.
Oh, I see.
Even though like some musician will be more famous than
Famous.
the others.
But equally.
Yeah, equally. So it's about like reuniting these musicians together.
I see.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is pretty cool.
But out of those musicians, whose performance did you watch and like the most?
I actually saw a few bands. I saw a band Pia and
Pia.
Hyangni band.
I'm aware of Pia. Hyangni?
Hyangni, the Hyangni band has been around for a while. But I wasn't able to see like a lot of their songs
Mhm.
compared to Pia because like they were earlier in the show and I had to go do my show before
Right.
Hyangni. Yeah.
How was it? Pia was good.
Pia was good.
Amazing, right?
Pia, they're
They're
always
winners
good,
of the music band competition.
top band
Right, top band.
too. Yeah, they were.
They won it, right?
They won it.
Right.
Yeah, they were. But as many of you know, they were very famous in Korea
Mhm.
before that show as well.
Mhm.
And like the energy, it was so energetic.
Uh-huh.
Like they played in 상상마당. It-
I play there too.
Yeah,
It's a nice venue.
it is.
Right.
And it's like seeing the legend.
Right.
You know. So it was pretty.
And there was a legendary group performing. Jeoninggon band. Right?
Jeoninggon band. Yeah,
Right.
they played in CJ Ajit.
Ajit.
Yeah, I wasn't able to go see this band, but I've seen Jeoninggon band before,
Uh-huh.
and Jeoninggon is just
He's a legendary rock artist,
yeah.
right? And they don't go by the name of 들국화 anymore. They
Well-
went by the name 들국화.
Yeah,
Wildflowers.
Kwa was a band that Jeoninggon was in
Right.
with other members like Chae Sung-won.
Right.
And
The other members aren't there.
No.
Aren't with him this time.
Yeah, so he actually were he used to after Kwa
Mhm.
he also did a lot of solo music
Right.
as well, and right now he's actually performing by himself.
Okay.
Like, well, not by himself, but with his band.
With his new
Jeoninggon
band, I see.
Yeah.
But 들국화, they had a great impact on Korean music
it's-
industry, right?
It's actually my favorite Korean band.
Yeah, I think
and-
they're one of my favorite bands, Korean
Mhm.
bands as well.
Yeah, they changed the course of Korean music industry history.
They did. They had one album out, just one album.
Oh, the one album that got really famous, and then after that they released two
Right,
two
recently,
more
right?
albums.
Was it
Like,
recent?
no, they also did release an album
After that.
recently, but like in the old days after
they didn't know that.
they
I
had
see,
one
I see.
album.
So all my information is messed up, I guess. I thought they had one album out, but
Yeah.
they're definitely a legendary band. You should check them out.
Yeah,
I mean,
they've written a lot of hit songs.
Right.
You know, for example, 행진,
행진.
그것만이 내 세상. I don't know how you would translate this Korea. Like, I
그것만이
guess
내 세상.
yeah. 제발,
That's my world. Please.
please.
I
That's
see.
my favorite song.
That's your favorite.
Yeah.
I see. 제발.
제발.
제발. That's the song everyone's familiar with. The ballad. Wait, no, that's
it
a
is
different song.
It is a ballad.
It is a ballad, right?
I guess it's a ballad. Well, in my yeah, it's a ballad.
Well, you should definitely check out their music, and we're gonna listen to one of their songs, right? What's the song about?
this is a song from 전인권 band album from 전인권 band. It's called 2막 1장 is the name of the album. I guess that translates to Act 2, Chapter 1.
Right.
That's like the translation for the name of the album. And the song I chose from that album is called 내가 왜 서울을, which translates into So Why Wouldn't I?
I see.
And the song is about a forgotten lover, a lover that left him.
Okay.
And somehow he relates this to Seoul, which is a city that he loved and he's been in for a very long time of his life. And I guess it kind of, you know, brings back like the memories of like the old days where he met this someone in the street of, you know, like like for example, in the street of Jongno, which is a very famous street in Korea. So you can really have that sense of what Seoul was and is.
He put that feel into the song, right?
Yes.
I see. All right, let's listen to that song. 내가 왜 서울을 So Why Wouldn't I? 전인권 Band.
내가 왜 서울을 사랑하지 않겠어 내 사랑 만나던 신촌거리를 내가 왜 서울을 사랑하지 않겠어 그 모든 아픔은 그 누가 담겠어요
All right, we're back, and let's talk a little bit more about Hongdae. It's a home to
Hongdae.
many indie musicians, right?
Yeah, and a lot of like live clubs which
It
made
is.
it a home of musicians are disappearing in Hongdae at the moment. It's turning into more of a commercial district.
Nowadays.
Yeah,
I see.
a lot of commercial districts in Hongdae.
And a lot of these clubs are disappearing.
Yes, they are, because like the I guess the rent of the clubs,
It's expensive now.
the prices are just soaring up,
Mm.
and it's actually turning more into like the street of Gangnam. That's
Is it?
my opinion, you know.
Oh, it's turning more like Gangnam.
Yeah,
I see.
doesn't it like have that energy?
Because
kinda?
I don't go to Hongdae that often.
I see.
So I haven't been like recently. But whenever I play shows, I just play a show there and like I bounce.
Right,
but,
right.
But I hear that a lot of clubs are disappearing and there are less stages for indie artists
Yeah,
to perform at, right?
exactly.
That's-
So that's like one of the reasons that Hongdae is kind of it's turning into a bummer. It's like because the Hongdae is like a place that like us musicians and artists kind of like,
Start out.
raised up,
Right.
like with all the culture of all
Right.
that stuff. And after when it got some famous, afterwards, like the commercial district comes over and takes over.
Right.
It's one of those things that you can see often in history that just
True.
takes place again.
That's why we need support from you listeners. We need your support and interest in Hongdae indie music scene. So we need you, okay? And you can also there's so many legendary bands and so many up and coming indie musicians that perform there.
Yeah.
So it's a great place to check out new acts or old acts that you used to like, right?
Right.
And which indie musician caught people's attention last weekend?
Well, besides Cheoningwon Band and Pia and other bands that I mentioned, there was another band called Eastern Sidekick that
Sidekick.
Also played.
Nice.
And Eastern Sidekick is a band that debuted in 2010, so it's been about 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a 5-member garage rock band.
Right.
So, and their strength in music is their guitar work. They have
Yeah.
2 guitarists in the band.
They sound heavy, and they have this. I've been to one of their shows. I
Did
saw
you?
them, and yeah, they have that certain sound
Yeah.
with guitars they use. It's so like raw
Uh-huh.
and aggressive, but it's got that. What do you call it? It's got that girth. It's got that attractiveness. To
I
it.
like that word, girth.
Yeah, they got that girth, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the arrangements of these 2 guitars is like one of those things that I kind of admire.
Uh-huh.
It's very hard to come up with like those lines like this. So these 2 guitars make up these lines,
Right.
and the lines itself, just by one itself, is really great.
Uh-huh.
But when you hear them together, it's
Sounds
like
even
that's
better.
another even better. And they don't mix like in a way that you can't hear,
Uh-huh.
but they just work so great together.
Oh,
It's,
awesome.
it's different from like the Eagles music. I mean, but in a way, it kind of works like that,
I see. I see
Yeah.
how it is. So it's like you can hear them very separately well, but like you can still hear them separately, right? I mean, like what did I say? You can hear both of them clearly,
Yes.
but it's mixed very well together.
Yes.
And I see
Yeah,
the lines.
I've caught it.
You
yeah,
knew what I was saying.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah,
for.
sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying.
Good.
We're gonna listen to a song from Eastern Sidekick, right?
Yes,
Tell me about this.
This is a
this
song from their first album.
Okay.
And the title is called 무지개를 위한 싸움.
Fight for Rainbow.
Fight for Rainbow. Mhm.
So I presume it's about like fighting for peace. It's talking about peace.
I wasn't able to make this connection between their lyrics and the title,
Uh-huh.
but I guess it has that energy of fighting for something.
Something. All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's listen to it and figure out what that something is.
Yeah. I
Let's
guess I'll
listen
leave it
to-
up to you guys.
All right. 무지개를 위한 싸움. Fight for Rainbow by Eastern Sidekick. Eastern Sidekick. All right, we have a few messages from our listeners. This one's from Suraya from Malaysia. I'd love to attend Hongdae Club's Day one day. Seems like a perfect activity to end another month. Just chilling out with friends and listening to some good music. It would be awesome if I get to see you perform live with Jeff. Wonder if Royal Pirates would join Club Day too. That would be awesome as well. Have a nice day. Ah, that'd be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Maybe our band could join Hongdae Club Day as well. All right. Next one's from Anne Sophie from Malaysia. Hi Moon and Jeff. Hey guys, since it's your since it's your time hosting this segment together, how about doing a random collaboration on a classic song you both know? If you have a guitar laying around somewhere, that would be pretty awesome too. Hey. Anyways, have a great day ahead, guys. I'm excited to see Sumi Jo on the playlist. She's just incredible. Happy Moon Day. Hey, love, Sophie. Yeah, we should do a collab together. But we don't have a guitar.
No, we don't.
What's like your favorite classic rock song?
Classic rock song.
I like Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite classics.
It's a good song.
Sorry about that. It's Monday morning, but okay.
I would have to say Time from Pink Floyd.
Oh, Time by Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
That's a good song too.
My favorite song.
Nice. Maybe next time when we have guitars. All right.
You could come and see the show.
Yes. On Hongdae Live Club Day. All right, next. What other news do you have in store for us, Jeff?
Yes. The next one I brought up is about Jo Sumi.
Josumi.
Yeah,
I used to be a
Josumi.
huge fan of her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you remember there's a Korean historical drama called Myeongseong Hwangwoo, and she sang the title track for that.
Oh yeah.
I forgot the title. 내가 떠나. I forgot the title, but I used to listen to that song like all day when it first came out.
When did that show come out?
When I was in elementary school.
Elementary school.
Yeah, so it's like 1998 or something.
I think that's when I
roughly
was-
guessing.
That's when I was in the States.
That's when you were in the States.
Yeah.
나 가거든.
나
Right.
가거든.
나 가거든.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, it's like she usually did like operas, right? Or what do
Yeah,
you call it?
opera,
opera singing.
classic music.
Classic music. But this one was like more like ballad.
Yeah, she does a lot of
Ballads.
like modern ballad
music
moves,
too.
pop music
Nice.
as well.
So tell me a little more about her.
Yeah, but like I said, her area is more, and not more, but her area is in the classical
Right.
music. And she was born in 1962, and she also debuted about like 30 years ago, and she's a world-renowned soprano singer.
She is.
Yeah, and she was celebrated conductor Herbert von Karajan praised her, saying she has a voice given by God.
Voice given by
very
God.
talented.
That's a
is what
huge-
he wanted to say.
Compliment.
It is, and she also was acclaimed by conductor Zubin Mehta, who said, "This is a voice I could hear once in almost 100 years, to say the least."
That gives me chills.
And it does it.
And she does have a crazy vocal.
She does have a very good repetition
Right.
for her singing, and it's a worldly repetition,
Right.
and very hard to very rare to come often. To have a singer, of our own, and in Korea,
Right.
who is very worldly famous like this.
Right.
So, yeah.
I see. But not just world-renowned opera singer, a classical singer, but she did crossovers before, and she released an album.
She actually the album that she has released recently is it's a EP, but it's a mini album,
Okay.
and it has the songs that are in the album are based are already famous pop music that she sang.
Oh, so it's covers.
Covers, yes.
Okay.
Covers, crossovers, covers.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's her first pop style work, I guess.
Oh, it's her
Yeah, it's her
first pop
album
style
that has
album.
just pop songs in
So
it.
it's a recent album.
Yeah, and there's also a song called 바람이 분다 that is 이소라.
It's a famous song.
Yeah, it is famous.
She has a cover, 바람이 분다, with the wind is blowing in that song as well.
Yeah, and then that with other very famous songs too.
We should definitely check it out.
Yeah, and another song that she did is a song by singer Yang Hee-eun, and it's called
Right.
사랑 그 쓸쓸함을 태워, which translates to about the solitude of love.
Solitude
And
of
Yang
Love.
Hee-eun is a singer who is very famous in the pop musical industry.
Very famous.
in Korea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure. She debuted.
She was one of the original folk singers
folk singers.
in Korea,
Mhm.
right?
Debuted in 1970, so about 45 years ago.
45 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, and she is very famous. And you could also see her in television too,
Yeah,
right?
she appears a lot on television. She does radios.
Although
Yeah, I think so. And yeah, she's quite active even now.
actually, I didn't know she was a singer. I knew
Oh, you just thought she was a TV personality.
yeah, that's like the first impression I had, and
I
then
see.
after that, I found out that she originally she was a singer, and I had to hear their songs, and they were just amazing, you know.
I see.
Yeah, and actually, like as I was coming to the studio today, I listened again about the song that I was gonna introduce to you guys today, and because I liked the verses so much, I took time to translate the first verse in English for you
Okay.
guys.
Can you-
I kind of wanted to, but do you want me to say it in Korean first and then English, or should I just say the English first that I translated?
I guess English. Only
English? Okay.
Yes.
So this is like the feel of what the verse
All right.
sounds like. I'm not a professional translator, but I just
All
so
right.
here it is.
Here we go.
Would I once again be able to fall in love? No, I do not think so. One thing that is uncertain to me, how lonely it is to fall in love with someone. So, yeah, here it is. This
It's
is a
good.
song.
It's very good.
Thanks.
Nice. Oh, you translated that yourself.
Oh yeah, just
Awesome. It sounds very kind of
Shakespeare?
heartbreaking. Yeah, it's like it sounds very lonely,
It is.
and everybody could probably relate to that. Like after breaking up with someone, or you just feel like you can never fall in love with anyone else,
Yeah.
right? But you can, so don't worry. And
Nice
a lot of Yang, a lot of people imitate her voice on TV.
They do.
Can you do it?
Oh no, I'm not even gonna try.
Ah, okay.
And I don't think Josumi also she didn't try either.
She didn't try to sound like her.
She got this song and like the loneliness of this song. She got that and she expressed it in her own voice and her
Awesome.
feelings.
I think those are the best covers. You
It
gotta
is.
do it your way.
Exactly.
You can't try to sound like the original artist, or you're just gonna be like, meh. Let's listen to that song. 사랑 그 쓸쓸함에 대하여, about the solitude of love by 조수미.
잊지 못할 사람을 만나고 잊지 못할 이별도 하지 도무지 알 수 없는 한 가지 사람을 사랑한다는 그 일 참 쓸쓸한 일인 것
All right, we're back. And Jeff, are there any other recent albums that our listeners should pay attention to?
I'd like to tell you about an indie band that's causing a craze with their latest album.
Awesome.
Just as there are music charts for mainstream music, there are charts for indie music as well. And there's a band that has been climbing up the charts despite competing against top indie musicians like 이승열, 구남과 열아이딩 스텔라, and 어반 자카파.
All right.
And they're called Parasol.
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 Is that the parasol that everybody knows?
I think it's the parasol that you take to the beach.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Man, this summer I didn't get the chance to go to Busan.
Did you?
I really wanted to go to Busan, but
Uh-huh.
I couldn't.
Oh,
Yes.
for the beach.
Yeah, for the beach and parasol,
Yeah. I went to Yeosu.
Yeosu,
Yeah.
the famous place,
Yeah.
sung by
yeah.
Busker Busker,
Yeah.
Yeosu Bampada. Is it nice?
It was really nice.
It's
There was
really
I was in the islands
Uh-huh.
of Yeosu. And there was an island of Kumo. That's the
Kumo.
name of the island.
Oh, you went to an island.
Yes.
Awesome.
And the beach there is so nice.
I really wanted to go.
I think it's better than Busan though.
It's better than
Yeah, you
Busan.
should definitely check it out next
I'll
time.
definitely go probably next summer.
Summer. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully you can.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this band.
Yeah, Parasol is a band. It's a trio band. Consists
Trio.
of Kim Nan as a guitar and
Okay.
Ji Yoon Hye
Mhm.
in bass and vocals and Chung Won Jin
Mhm.
in the drums.
Oh, are they female and male?
Yeah, male,
mix.
female, mix.
Okay.
Yeah, the singer is a man,
Okay.
and the guitarist is a woman,
Okay.
and she is a very good guitarist.
All right.
And they've released a mini album, an EP before. This is the first time they released their first album,
okay.
and the album is called 언젠가 그날이 오면. So
언젠가 그날이
when
오면.
that day comes, I guess is the translation.
I wonder what that day is.
I have
What kind
no
of
idea.
What kind of album is it? And I'm curious to what kind of style they do.
They really have a peculiar style,
Mhm.
in my opinion. Like their motto is like, kind of just, it's not a lazy one, but it's,
Lazy.
No, it's not a lazy one, but it kind of it represents like
Chillin'.
Chillin', I guess. Yeah,
Ah,
Chillin'.
You can kind of tell by their band name, Parasol, like
Yeah.
relaxing.
They have this image like they're like we don't care about anything, but as it goes, I guess it has this kind of like a hippie like image.
Just chill out, right?
Mhm.
Just let it be.
And the message they wanted to go for was, these are songs that make us happy, and these are songs that we wrote at the moment, and these are songs just to comfort us, and
Okay.
we don't want you guys to listen to these songs and make up all these reasons and all these descriptions about the music, but just to enjoy them and appreciate just what kind of what the music we have.
I like that a lot.
It is.
I mean, there are songs definitely that have like deep meanings, but I personally feel like you just gotta just feel good listening to a song.
Yeah,
like you gotta feel something, right? But I personally don't like putting in too much meaning to a song.
Right.
I just feel like when writing a song, you just kind of like write whatever you feel like, and even though if it's something like kind of childish, like why not write about it? Like a song doesn't really have to. I mean, it could be definitely, but it doesn't really have to mean something really deep.
Yeah. I guess once you get into that thought where this has to mean something, that's when it can go wrong.
Yeah, like I don't like it when it's like, okay, what is this album gonna be about? Like what kind of meaning are we gonna put into this album? Like why put a meaning behind it? Just like write what we feel like and see where it goes, right?
Yeah.
I'm that kind of a writer too.
Yeah, that's a good approach as well, I think.
Yeah. Why did you come across the album? Why did you like it?
Oh, because they haven't been around. They are actually a starting band. It hasn't been around, but
They're a
they've
pretty new band.
but they've put their names on the Hongdae, and
They're
playing in many clubs and
awesome.
and getting good reactions to their albums.
Awesome.
So that's one thing that I wanted to bring it up.
Okay. So which song by Parasol should we listen to next?
This is a song, the title song from their album. It's called 너의 자세,
너의
Your
자세.
Posture. And I was looking at the lyrics. It's very, based on everyday lives, like
Okay.
something that you can come across in everyday lives.
Mm-hmm.
And that I think that's like the that's what's cool about their music.
너의 자세 is like your posture, like your
posture.
everyday, like your everyday posture, your everyday life.
Something like that, I guess. It's yeah. Yes.
Awesome. All right. Like before we take a listen to a song, it's time for us to say goodbye, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going.
And
Well,
I'm not gonna be here next week either.
Oh
Right. So this might be our last time seeing each other, but we'll definitely. I have your phone number.
Yeah,
So let's go to Hongdae Rock Festival Day together, right?
yeah, sounds good. Maybe we
Sounds
can
good.
like catch like a lunch and
Yeah,
a
definitely,
show.
definitely.
Yeah,
And
so-
I wanna see your band live as well.
Yeah,
So invite us to your shows.
Yeah,
And maybe you
invite-
can come to Royal Pirate shows as
yeah,
well when we have
I
one.
definitely will.
All right. So are you guys playing any shows pretty soon or
Oh, actually,
what are you guys up to?
we have a show this Friday as well.
this Friday?
Uh huh.
So you guys play a show every week almost?
Not almost. Well, sometimes we do every week. Like last month we played every week.
Uh-huh.
Well, sometimes we don't. So it kind of just goes around to like
All
our
right.
schedules, I guess.
Up what was it?
Attraction between two bodies.
Attraction between two bodies. Yes. All right, Jeff. Thanks for coming out today.
Yeah.
Let's listen to 너의 자세, Your Posture by Parasol. And goodbye, Jeff. Thank you for coming out.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you. You're listening to Sonic City. Here's when you get the real deal on Korean music. Every morning from 9 to 11 a.m. KST. With me, your host, Moon Kim. Guess what? Tomorrow is the 12th anniversary of the launch of Arirang Radio. We'll do something special on Sonic City tomorrow, so I hope you look forward to it. We're gonna have an ethnic fusion band called 두 번째 달, Second Moon. Second Moon. I'm the first moon, actually. Just kidding. Joining us on Open Stage, so don't miss out. Alright, it's time for me to say goodbye. I had a great time with y'all, and also with Jeff, and I hope to talk to you guys again tomorrow. The last song I'm gonna play for you guys today is Love Me Do by Jang Jae-in.